LEGO Fortnite will become one of LEGO's best themes, mark my words. So far, there has been one set that contains minifigures and a few more leaked for 2025, but I want to rank the minifigures we have so far, worst to best. Starting off with the worst LEGO Fortnite minifigure, we have Cube Assassin. There's not much colour on this minifigure, and the prints are probably the worst on this figure. I really like the translucent headpiece, and that's about it. Still, a solid minifigure, even though it's at the bottom spot. Next minifigure on our list is Trespasser Elite. It has the same translucent headpiece, which I think is really cool, but the thing that gives this minifigure the edge over Cube Assassin is the awesome helmet mold. It looks very detailed, and comparing it to the actual Fortnite skin, it's spot on. The prints on this minifigure look decent, but I still think there is much better with the minifigures released so far. Another bonus with this figure is the armor shoulder piece. It looks great and is very fitting for the character. At our number 7th spot, we have the Battalion Brawler, also known as the default skin or Tfue. This guy is a solid minifigure with very good detail on the torso. He has dual facial expressions and a nice hairpiece which is very accurate to the real deal. The only thing that lets this minifigure down is the legs, but the figure made up for that on the arms with the short sleeve prints. Coming in next, but only just, is the Raven minifigure. It was a hard choice between the default skin and Raven, but I decided that Raven has much better printing than the default skin. This minifigure is jam-packed with prints on the torso, legs, feet and back. The hood mold on this minifigure is very impressive. The hood, feathers and neckerchief are all part of the same mold, and it's awesome. On the actual head, you have two purple eyes as well to show Raven's iconic look properly. Coming in at number 5, we have Drift. This minifigure is really good, and I hate putting it this low, but they're all really good minifigures. Drift has very minimal printing compared to the rest, but is still a decent amount. He has his iconic pink jumper, which carries on to the mask mold. The white mask looks, honestly, 10 out of 10. The amount of detail on this tiny little mask is insane and is very well done. Drift also comes with a hairpiece too, in case you don't want to use the mask, so it's very nice to have the choice. He has a decent face print also. A very solid minifigure. Up next, we have Bri Bomber. This minifigure is arguably one of Fortnite's mascots, and LEGO did it justice. This minifigure has very good printing plastered everywhere. The unicorn on her torso is very well done and looks great, and even the back printing looks great too. The purple gloves are a very nice touch, and her bright pink hair gives her the look we all know and love. She also has two facial prints, one with sunglasses and one without. Now, we're at our top 3. All 3 of these minifigures have something in common, but also very unique to each one, and that is why they have made it this far. Coming in at our 3rd place spot is Meows. This minifigure is very well done. His head is a brand new mold, I believe, just for him. They made it look exactly like he does in the game, even with the nice touch of his head being a lot smaller than his gym-toned body. The prints on this guy look great, down to each ab in his chest. I'm not simping, I promise. He has good printing for his trousers and even has the Lynx tattoo on his arm. Now that's a neat touch. You can tell they took the time on all these minifigures, and I hope that doesn't stop in the new year. Also, a great added extra is Meows's tail. They didn't need to do this, but they did. And I love that they go the extra mile. At our 2nd place spot, we have Cuddle Team Leader. One of my first ever skins I bought in the game, and they did very well on this minifigure. This minifigure has amazing prints on the torso, legs and back. You can tell the figure is meant to be fluffy, and that's a great detail. The broken heart on the torso looks awesome, and it's great that the figure is bright pink. The head mold looks great, and once again, it's a brand new mold just for this minifigure. It's got everything, right down to the ears and the scary looking eyes. Included in all that, you can also see fur again and the buttons at the back of the bear mask. And if you take off the mask, you can see 2 facial expressions for this figure, and they both look great. Now, that leaves our winner. It's Adventure Peely. This figure is spot on, with a brand new mold which covers 70% of the minifigure. You can see the banana peel at the top of his mold. Everything is spot on, and if this is the direction they are taking LEGO Fortnite in 2025 for minifigures, I'm all for it.